Okay.
Okay, my question
Hey,
is,
what's going on?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
What's
Great.
well, you're enthusiastic. What's your
He's excited.
what's your name?
I'm Jane Nim Song Nan.
Are you a theater major?
What was that, sorry?
Nothing.
My question is, what is your most favorite memory about being in the band?
Well, we've had a lot. These shows that we've been playing recently, although they haven't been in New Zealand, they've been very close. They've been in Australia, have been pretty incredible. Yes.
Oh.
But tonight will be the test to see if New Zealand can take the crown from Australia. We've had a lot of great memories this year. We've played shows, really huge shows. We played a show in Germany in front of 120,000 people. We played really small acoustic shows. We've done a lot. We've traveled around a lot, and it's been incredible. But probably being on stage here today will be one of the most memorable.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jane.
Thanks.
Up next is Georgia Martin.
Georgie. What is it?
Georgia.
Georgia. Georgia. See, we say Georgie. Is that wrong? Is that a different name?
Yes.
Oh.
She's like, yeah.
She's like, man, I didn't like you in the first place. Now I don't like you at all. No, you're, oh, come here. Oh, why didn't you say so? It's Georgia. Georgia. I touched her arm. I touched her arm. That's it. Sorry about that. See, those two guys over there are not to protect us. They're to protect Tomo and you. Okay. So, Georgia, you know there's a beautiful state in America named Georgia, too. And we've been there many times. It's true. Atlanta is a place we play often. So what's your question?
My question is, apart from yourselves, what bands are you currently listening to?
We don't listen to ourselves
at all.
at all.
There's a band called Die Antwerp. Do you know this band? Really cool band, but I don't know how to say it right. Die Antwerp? How do you say it? D Antwerp. Yeah, whatever it is. D Antwerp. You can find it at home. DIEANTOOWRD or something weird like that. But I like them a lot. They're fun, and we're playing the same festival as them at Lowlands.
Oh, yeah. Lowlands.
So who do you guys like? Oh, we like Fever Ray was an album that we liked.
Fever Ray,
it was
yeah.
kind of a new
What have I
thing.
been listening to?
I like a band called the XX.
I went back in time recently. I went back in time to Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath recently.
did?
Yeah. I'm not very excited by too much new stuff at the moment.
I found this new band called the Beatles that was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I heard they're really cool.
They had funny haircuts. So how's it going?
Pretty good. So I'm a little bit nervous.
Oh, don't be, these are just all your friends.
She's like, ah.
Hey, now is everybody in the same grade or is it a bunch of different grades right now?
How many of you guys?
Maybe 5?
5 different grades. So is this considered high school? You have 5 grades in high school. Man, they're torturing you. We only have 4.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for your question. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. I like a band called M83 too.
Oh,
They're really
yeah,
good.
yeah.
M83.
Thanks, Georgia. Up next, we got Julia.
Kia ora, cousins.
Oh, hey, what's your name?
Hi, how are you?
My name's Julia, and I'm not going to say my last name.
Julia.
Keep it anonymous.
Julia. And you like the band Die Antwerp?
Yes.
Die Antwerp.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they're very interesting.
Nice.
So what's your question?
My question is,
She's preparing.
Great.
Breathe it out. Wasu.
What artists posed as big influences for you guys throughout your childhood?
Well, I like a lot of painters and artists, even people like Banksy recently. I think I find really inspiring, and there's a lot of books that I find really inspiring. Again, children. I will send you all to detention.
Yeah, look at them up there. I think they're making a lot of noise.
Yeah,
Yeah, up there. Hi.
those are obviously the bad kids that
Yeah,
get
they're
punished.
stuck up in the box.
Yes, and in the back. They always hide in the back.
Always.
And over there, yes. But influences, like we said before, everything from like Led Zeppelin to The Cure to bands like The Police or Pink Floyd or, you know, I've had different phases. Bands like Radiohead and, well, look at you. You know, bands that really have a strong sense of their own individuality and their own identity. I love early U2 and Nirvana is really good. You know, and then there's 30 Seconds to Mars. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia. We've got Danica next.
Have you got
What's your name?
Danica.
Danica?
Danica.
Hi.
Have you got any advice for aspiring musicians?
Work hard.
Yeah, are there
very
any
hard.
musicians here? Raise your hand if there are. Even if you want to be a musician and you aren't a musician yet, raise your hand. Everybody, right? Yeah. Okay. What is that? The choir section up there? Is that band class? I don't know what's going on. Things are getting crazy. Is this a teacher in the middle? No. You're a policewoman. She's there. She's like keeping these kids in order. My advice, I think our advice would be to all you musicians out there is, and this really goes for anybody that has a dream, anybody out there. Is there anybody here tonight that really wants to do something different, something special with their lives? Yeah. It's okay if you don't. Some people want to live a traditional life, a normal life, a safe life. But if there are people out there who want to take chances and do something different, I would say this: work, work, work. Don't let anybody stop you from following your dreams. And I think the biggest secret of all is that if you do the work and you're willing to commit and you have the passion and you aren't afraid to walk the path of the dreamer, anything is possible. You guys could achieve the most amazing and miraculous things. So I would just encourage you to believe in yourself. Amen.
And we're down to our last two questions. Second last one is from Meg.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I'd like to ask, what symbol do you feel best represents your band?
What did you say?
Say that again?
What symbol do you feel best represents your band?
What symbol? I would probably say these days there's a symbol that we have called the triad. And it's an old symbol. Look, he even was a naughty boy. He got it tattooed so he didn't forget what it looked like. Yeah, he's got one too on his neck. Look at that crazy man. So it's a symbol that represents a lot of things, but for us, it's this chapter in our lives. Now, is this the last question?